The reason why this is a good one bite because it's about innovating dishes, creating new flavors, creating new techniques. For the longest, this was just a nice steak and egg sizzle dish, but converting it to a banh mi, it makes a lot of sense. Every bite has all the layers of flavor that you want in there. Rich, eggy, acidic, and spice. Banh Mi Boys in one bite. How's it going, guys? My name is Peter Nguyen. Right now, we're at Banh Mi Boys Uptown. I'm the chef and founder of Banh Mi Boys, and today we're gonna show you one great bite. Today, we're gonna be making bao na banh mi, which is a popular dish. It's a steak and egg dish, traditionally in Vietnam, sizzling steak. Bao na means popping beef, so usually it comes in a wok style. They cook on a skillet, and you have to like jump out the way, so it's like jumping beef in a sense. That's what it translates to. But we converted that to a sandwich. It's gonna be the Vietnamese marinated steak with the egg, pâté at the bottom, nice butter spread at the top with the pickled vegetables. So first thing you gotta do first is get the vegetables ready. The pickling, you traditionally would daikon and carrots, but we got carrots today. Peel the carrots. We're gonna shred them. We have vinegar right here. So usually with the pickling liquid, it's on the more sweeter side. This salt and sugar ratio. Have to kind of let that dissolve. I would suggest at least has to sit for 3 hours to grab the flavor, but it's usually 70% sugar, 30% salt. Get that down. Jalapenos. We have our cucumber. We have our cilantro. Some people think the stems are too strong, but I like the stems. Chuck steak, I like it because I mean everybody for roast wise, you can break it down, trim it down to where it's a really good cut of meat all along. But we also it's cheaper thing for the cut, and also we slice it really thin. So when you slice it thin, you don't get that rough texture usually with all the tissue. So we do a nice. So actually, when you cook it, I actually have an industrial machine that I slice it in. I used to do this. We used to have to freeze it, put it on the meat slicer. Oh my goodness, that'll throw your shoulder out for sure. So this is about a little over a pound and a half. About a third of a pound goes into the sandwich. So just about this much meat. 3 main ingredients that goes into a bao na for me personally. Sometimes people use fresh ingredients. We have onion powder, black pepper, and garlic powder with oyster sauce. Sometimes they use sliced garlic, sliced onions. We're gonna add sliced onion after it's marinated. But I got a tablespoon onion powder, tablespoon garlic powder, tablespoon of ground black pepper, and 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And then just to loosen it up, we have third of a cup of water, filtered water. All right, we have that nice and loose. So add that in right in there. Have that. Get that nice sauce. Let that marinate overnight. The oyster sauce is gonna tenderize the meat. Flavor is gonna soak in real nice, and when it's on that grill, it's gonna get a nice little caramelization. We got the egg going on first, so I like to stretch that egg out, get it in the shape of a banh mi, so every bite can have a piece of egg in there. Got the steak on the grill. I like to time things out. Egg's gonna be a good bit till it gets nice sunny side up. Steak is gonna take a little bit out, and then I'll add those onions after. I like to put the onions on top while they cook. And then we get the mix going. Sugars from the onions gonna caramelize. Not a true caramel, but it'll be a quick caramelized onion, if that's even a thing. moving from the strong heat down to the low heat. Some people like it well done. I like it a little bit pink, so it has that kind of medium rare taste. All right, layer it with our pork pâté. So now you see we got that. This encapsulates what Banh Mi Boys is doing, because it's about innovating dishes, creating new flavors, creating new techniques. For the longest, this was just a nice steak and egg sizzle dish, but converting it to a banh mi, it makes a lot of sense. So right now we have the steak on. I like to drop the egg right after. Hot hands, hot hands. And that's why we do the banh mi egg. That's very essential for me, aesthetically, and every bite wise looks beautiful that way. Always layer it, butter spread. So, nice heap of the butter. We have the carrots, cucumbers, jalapenos, and cilantro. This is a traditional, very traditional Vietnamese dish, like a steak and egg sizzling plate, but it's converted into sandwich form. So it makes a lot of sense because every bite, it's a very rich breakfast dish, and adding all the vegetables and encapsulate in the bread, it's a good on the go meal, and it has all the layers of flavor that you want in there. Rich, eggy, acidic, and spice. Banh Mi Boys in one bite.